Carbon dating, also known as radiocarbon dating, is a scientific method used to determine the age of ancient organic materials. It helps scientists date things like bones, wood, cloth, paper, and plant remains, objects that were once alive. It is one of the most important tools in archaeology, geology, and history, and it has completely changed how we understand the past. To understand how carbon dating works, we first need to understand carbon itself. Carbon exists in different forms called isotopes. The most common is carbon-12, which is stable. A small amount of carbon exists as carbon-14, which is radioactive. Carbon-14 is created naturally in the Earth's atmosphere when cosmic rays strike nitrogen atoms. This radioactive carbon mixes with oxygen to form carbon dioxide. Plants absorb this carbon dioxide during photosynthesis. Animals then eat plants, and humans eat both plants and animals. As a result, all living organisms contain carbon-14. As long as an organism is alive, it constantly exchanges carbon with the environment. This keeps the ratio of carbon-14 to carbon-12 roughly constant, but when an organism dies, that exchange stops. From that moment on, the carbon-14 inside the organism begins to decay at a predictable rate. Carbon-14 slowly turns back into nitrogen through radioactive decay. This process happens at a fixed pace, known as a half-life. The half-life of carbon-14 is about 5,730 years. That means every 5,730 years, half of the remaining carbon-14 atoms decay. Scientists measure how much carbon-14 is left in a sample and compare it to how much should be present in a living organism. From that difference, they can calculate how long it has been since the organism died. The less carbon-14 remaining, the older the sample. Carbon dating works best for objects up to about 50,000 years old. Beyond that point, so little carbon-14 remains that accurate measurement becomes extremely difficult. It's also important to know what carbon dating cannot do. It only works on organic material, things that were once alive. It cannot directly date rocks or metals, although scientists can sometimes date organic material found near them to estimate age. Carbon dating doesn't usually give an exact year. Instead, it provides a range of possible dates, often refined using calibration methods like tree ring data. When used carefully and alongside other evidence, it is remarkably reliable. In simple terms, carbon dating works because time leaves a radioactive fingerprint inside living things, and science knows how to read it. And if you enjoy calm, documentary-style explanations like this, please like the video and subscribe to the Talking Tech channel. You can also visit https://talkingtech.com/, https://talkingtech.com/, to read similar stories in written form and explore deeper explanations of science and technology.